Here is something that used to drive me crazy. You are working in Figma and you have got a beautiful UI design laid out. And then you need to fill it with realistic content. Names, photos, emails, placeholder text, and then you are going to spend 20 minutes googling stock photos, typing in fake names, looking up for icon tags. It's actually the most boring part of the design process. And you know what? It's completely avoidable. These 5 free Figma plugins do that all for you automatically. Let me show you exactly how. Hey there and welcome back to Justify Designs. Today I'm covering 5 Figma plugins that I genuinely use and that I think every Figma designer should have installed. All of them are completely free. So without wasting any further time, let's jump into it. If you have never installed a Figma plugin before, it's actually super simple. In Figma, go to the main menu, click plugins, then browse plugins in the community. Search for the plugin you want, click install, and it will appear in your plugins menu instantly. You only need to do it once per plugin. Alright, let's move to the plugin number 1. Plugin number 1 is Unsplash, and it is an absolute must. Unsplash gives you access to over 3 million high quality photos directly inside Figma. No switching tabs, no downloading files, no dragging images across your screen. You simply select a frame in Figma, open the Unsplash plugin, search for whatever you need. For example, coffee shop interior, person working on a laptop, city skyline at night. And the photos drop instantly into your selected frame perfectly. For UI mockups and presentation designs, this is a massive time saver. Instead of using gray placeholder boxes, you can fill your designs with real photography instantly. And because Unsplash photos are free to use, you don't have to worry about licensing them either. Plugin number 2 is Content Reel, and this is the one that actually handles all of your text content. Content Reel lets you populate your design with realistic randomized data. Full names, email address, phone numbers, job titles, addresses, product descriptions, and even random avatar images as well. Here is how it works. You create a text layer in Figma, select it, open Content Reel, choose what data type you want. For example, say full names, and it fills in a realistic name. And if you have got a list of 10 user cards, you select all the layer names. Run Content Reel, and it populates all 10 with different realistic names in one click. This is incredible for client presentations because your mockups now look real. In seeing James Rodriguez, Senior Product Manager at Acme Corp versus John Doe, that makes a design feel complete and professional. And it's also completely free in Figma Community. Plugin number 3 is Stark, and this one is important for a different reason. Stark is an accessibility checker that runs directly inside Figma. It checks your designs for various contrast issues, which is crucial for ensuring your designs are readable and WCAG compliant. You select 2 color layers, for example, your button text and your button background, and Stark instantly tells you the contrast ratio and whether it passes the accessibility standards for normal text, large text, and UI components. There is also a color blindness simulator that shows you exactly how your design looks to users with different types of color vision deficiency. This is something every designer should be doing, but very few actually do consistently. Having a Stark right inside Figma removes any excuses. The free plan actually gives you enough to check contrast and simulate color blindness, which covers the most important accessibility checks. Plugin number 4 is Iconify. Iconify gives you access to over 200,000 icons from more than 150 different icon sets, all searchable and insertable directly from inside Figma. Material design icons, feather icons, font awesome, hero icons, phosphor, they are all in there. You search for shopping cart, you get results from every major icon library. You pick the style that matches your design and it drops in as fully scalable and fully editable vector. No more downloading SVG files, no importing, no resizing, it just works. This is one of those plugins that once you use it, you generally can't imagine working without it. Plugin number 5 is a little different from the others. It's called Noise and Texture, and it's for the designers who actually want to add depth and character to their designs and don't want their designs to look flat. Noise and Texture lets you add overlays, texture effects, and noise patterns to any element in Figma. In your Figma design, you select a rectangle or a frame. Open the plugin, adjust the noise intensity, and type, and it adds a subtle texture layer that makes your design feel more tactile and less sterile. This is a technique that a lot of high-end branding and UI designers use to make their work feel premium. That slight grainy quality you see in really refined designs. That's what this plugin helps you achieve. And the best part is, it's completely free as well. So there are your 5 free Figma plugins. Unsplash for instant photography, Content Reel for realistic placeholder data, Stark for accessibility checking, Iconify for 200,000 plus icons, and Noise and Texture for adding depth and refinement to your designs. Install all the 5 right now, and I promise your Figma workflow will feel completely different by the end of the week. Are there any Figma plugins you think that I haven't mentioned? Drop them in the comments below. I'm always looking for the new ones to test. Like this video if it helped. Subscribe for more weekly design tool content. I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye.